Hello and welcome to Bigger Games' latest unboxing video for the new Star Wars Armada Wave 2 Imperial class Star Destroyer expansion pack. So this is the one I've been waiting for the most out of Wave 2, and I think a lot of people have, because this is the iconic Star Destroyer from the series, the one we see at the beginning of A New Hope. So yeah, it's fantastic to see it represented in Armada finally. I'm very much looking forward to this. So what I'm going to do is open up the box and just show you what you get inside here. So we've got the miniature there, but I'm going to save that till last. You have to savour these sorts of things. First of all, what I'm going to show you through is all the other bits you get with the box set. So here we go. So apart from lots of cardboard, so first of all you get this instructional leaflet. So it just explains about the Imperial class Star Destroyer, not that it needs an introduction. And then we have the components list, so you get a whopping 18 upgrade cards with this one, absolutely loads, which is fantastic. You get all the components you could need to play with this. Also you have the clarification of the new large size class. All it means is that it's the same as a small and medium ship, but it's bigger. And some upgrade cards care about whether or not it's large. You also have the new defense token Contain. You can use this defense token to prevent the attacker from resolving the standard critical effects. They can still use critical effects from weapons they've got, etc., but they can't do the normal one. You get your huge base in here. So the same size base as in Home 1, but it's still a massive base for flying this ship across the board with. You get all your command dials and stuff you would also need for using it on the field of battle. So I'm going to show you through the cards and tokens you get in here. So let's open this up. I'll go through the cards in a moment. First of all, I'll just show you the tokens. So you get all the defense tokens and objective tokens you could need for playing the game. There's some shield tokens as well there for the base. And then on this one you get, again, shield, command dials and objective, and also the ship token which goes on the card. You can see that is basically the Imperial class Star Destroyer is one giant forward batteries that is just all about the forward attack. Rear attack is still 3 dice. The side are 4 each, the broadsides, but at the front we've got a whopping 8 dice attack. And again, for the class 1, one class Star Destroyer, first class if you will, same again, but just switching it up with some black dice there on that one instead. So to show you the ship cards, because you get 2 versions of the Imperial class you can use, the first and second. They're both fairly similar, both have 11 hull. Anti-squadron dice though, the first class switches out a blue for a black. They both have the same defense dice, they both have the same stats, so 3 command, 4 squadron and 4 engineering. Both have exactly the same speed. They can go up to speed 3 and then a click on each one, so they're, you know, they're not completely docile, slow things. And again, talking about their dice on their attacks, you can see there the one class is just a bit more close range with a mixture of black in there as opposed to some of the blue, and their upgrades are very similar, just one switch there for them. Points wise there's only 10 points between them as well. So, and we have the upgrade cards. So first of all we have the new commander. Each ship in Wave 2 will introduce a new commander for the game, so you get 2 from the Imperials. This one gave you Darth Vader. Should be Lord Vader. While a friendly ship is attacking a ship, it may spend a defense token to reroll any number of dice in its attack pool. Now it costs 36 points for this ability, but that's access to a lot of rerolling, which is very useful in a dice heavy game. If your forward attack with all those 8 dice isn't as fortress as you'd like it to be, then sacrifice a bit of defense and get that reroll. Then we have Captain Nida. So he's an officer for just 2 points. At the start of the first round, you may replace one of your defense tokens with an evade defense token. Very interesting. Very good for staying at long range with. We have the Wing Commander. So we see a cycle of these in Wave 2. Each one allows you to change your command to a certain one when you reveal it. in this instance, Wing Commander. Before you reveal a command, you may change the command to a squadron command. And again, we have engineering to switch to engineering, and we get 2 of those in there. We then have a tactical expert who can then switch to a concentrate fire, and we get 2 of those in there again. We also have a support officer. At the end of the command phase, you may discard this card to discard all of your command dials, which is very interesting. We have the ruthless strategists. After attacking a squadron, you may deal 1 damage to a friendly squadron engaged with a defender. If you do, the defender suffers a damage. So you're going to be taking a bit of damage yourself, but it could be what allows you to kill off their squadrons, especially useful if your opponent's using the new rogues and villains and have some of those interesting character guys. We have redundant shields, which is a modification. At the start of each status phase, recover a shield. Very important to keep your shields running. That extra bit of damage your opponent has to get through can mean the difference. The Phylon Q7 tractor beam. So we've wanted this, well at least I have, since Armada was announced. Sadly it doesn't pull the ships towards you, but each turn you can exhaust it, choose an enemy ship which is a size class, same size class or smaller, a distance 1 to 5, and they have to spend a navigate token or reduce their speed by 1 to a minimum of 1, so you can really slow down your enemy, make them crawl towards you. Very cool. Boosted comms, squadron command. You may activate friendly squadrons close to long range instead of close to medium, so it just extends the range, it boosts your comms. I'm so funny. We have slave turrets. You cannot attack more than once per round. While attacking a ship though, you add 1 red die to your attack pool. I do like the extra red dice, I'm not sure about the only being able to attack once though. For just 1 red die, 2 I'd have accepted. Heavy turbo laser turrets, while attacking, the brace defense effect cannot reduce the damage total by more than 1 unless it is the only defense token spent by the defender during the attack. That's quite interesting, especially some of these larger ships which have 4 defense tokens that might want to go, you know, brace, redirect or something. That could be quite interesting. With the NK7 ion cannons, this is a blue crit effect. You may exhaust this card to force the defender to choose and discard one of the defense tokens. Very nasty, however, it is also 10 points. Then on to the titles, we have the Avenger. While attacking, the defender cannot spend exhausted defense tokens. Mean, very mean. Devastator, once per round while attacking from your front hull zone, which you should be on this ship, you may have 1 blue die to your attack pool for each of your discarded defense tokens. Good last round, last salvo, I guess, on that one. And then we have the Relentless. The total number of command dials that must be assigned to your ship during the command phase is reduced by 1. And for only 3 points as well. I think that's my favourite. It allows your Imperial class ship just to be that little bit more reactive, because you're only 2 command dials down. You only have to go down 2 command dials before you can react. So that's all the upgrade cards and ship cards and tokens. Now on to this bit, the model itself. So here we go. I should have been playing the Imperial March, shouldn't I? Or Vader's theme. So here we are. This is the Imperial class Star Destroyer. It's a huge miniature, especially for Armada. It just looks, I think it looks absolutely wonderful. They have captured that iconic shape. I mean, look at it. Yes, sorry, laser effects. You can see the underneath, you can even see like the hangar bay in there has been detailed in. All the engines are lit up as well, which is always good to see. So yeah, I think it's a really beautiful miniature. Let me just show you in comparison to the Victory class. So this is the previous class of Star Destroyer we got in Armada. As you can see, I can't really get them both on screen and side by side. It's about half the size of it, so well, maybe 2/3 the size of it. So try and compare them where you can see. So yeah, it's a much, let's line that up. It is a much bigger ship. There's a lot more to it. Ah, this is going to look so cool, flying in a formation on the battlefield. And then also showing it next to the Gladiator, which is the other ship from Armada for the Imperials, which just looks, looks a little small. The design choice on the Gladiator is a bit of a strange one, I think, but hey ho. I do like it. It's just a bit, it's different, isn't it? And then also next to the new Raider. So the Raiders finally appeared in Wave 2 of Armada. So this is it compared to the Raider. As you can see, a little tiny ship. So the Imperials get their own little ship. But take a look at that. I'll be doing an unboxing for the Raider later, so check out that video if you want to see the Raider in more detail. Excuse me, sorry. So I'm just going to zoom in on the bridge. I know it's not a superstar destroyer, but I'm sure many an A-Wing will be crashing into that. So there we go. That is everything in the Imperial class Star Destroyer from Armada Wave 2. So remember, everything you've seen here today can be bought and sold or traded in on our website, bigorbitcards.co.uk. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll be doing an unboxing for the rest of Wave 2 later, so join me for that. I am now going to go away and build a list and have some games with this absolutely wonderful ship. And I will see you next time. So it's bye from me, Simon. Take care. Bye.